She's a diamond. She's a diamond girl. She's a diamond. Diamond, diamond, diamond.
Hi YouTube, it's Princess Diamond. Welcome back to my channel. Y'all remember when I did the viral crochet hack? Well, I'm doing it again. And this time I'm going to take some of you guys' advice from the first time I did it, as well as just learning from that first time. And so I'm starting out with sectioning the front of her hair. The front part, we're going to do the individual illusion braid pattern. And then we'll move on to the back where we do the viral crochet hack. So for this, I'm just again sectioning off that front section, and this is what it's looking like. And then I'm gonna go into creating like my squares. Now, if you guys remember, I like to make sure that my crochet, braid, twist, whatever crochet hair I'm using matches up with the parts. So this is how I kind of map out how big I want the squares. I'm just placing the hair right up against the area that it's going to be and seeing how big I want the squares. So that way the squares are not too big, not too small. They kind of match to make it look more natural. So now I'm going to start with a plait on my first square. And I'm just going to plait it about 1 to 2 inches. And then I'm going to move to the square right behind it. And I'm going to begin the plait. And then I'm going to attach that first plait in with that second one. Just like that. And then I'm just going to do the exact same thing for the rest of that front section that I had parted off. I believe I had 5 rows on each side. So total for this front section, there's 10 rows in this front. And then we're moving to the back. Now this is the viral crochet hack. This is the one that I'm kind of trying to redo and do better. And if you guys remember from the first time I did this, I said that I wanted to do my rectangles a little smaller because my client's hair was on a thicker side, and I wanted the braids or the plaits that the hair would be going around to be thin enough for the crochet hair to fit, right? So if your hair is on the thinner side, you might get away with making these rectangle sections bigger. But since my client's hair this time around is still on the thinner or thicker side, again, I went with smaller sections for the rectangles. I did take you guys' advice in making sure that I was doing the plaits more towards the side of the head rather than in the middle of that like rectangle area. And I think that really did help with the coverage of the crochet. So the hair that we'll be using today is from Ywigs, and this is their Passion Twist crochet hair. This is 12 inches. I did get a total of 5 packs, and the hair is pre-looped. It looks more, in my opinion, like think like Marley twists, like smaller Marley twists. And so since we're doing the viral crochet hack, we're going to be using a beader for this. I started out with putting 7 of the twists on the beader at a time. So on that first braid or that first plait back there, I put 7 twists. So I'm just sliding it on the braid like so, and I'm just making sure that it kind of fits in that area. So you can adjust this as needed. If it's too much, take, the crochet hair out. If it's not enough, you can add more. And then I'm just using a rubber band, and I'm going to rubber band both of those braids together and tuck those braids at the back of the hair. So like so. This is what we're looking like. And then I just continue with all of the plaits doing the same exact thing. I did continue to do 7 twists on each plait, except at the very top, that area or that section was very short or small. So I ended up only doing 5 twists on each plait at the top row. So this is what it's looking like, and this is what I mean by me braiding it more on the side. I was able to get more coverage, so the twist was able to hide her hair, her braids better with me braiding it on the side, versus when I did it the first time, I was braiding it towards the middle. And then I'm just making sure with each row, I am tucking the braid down beneath like the plaits below it. So you just want to make sure you hide away the braid. I'm also adding in some of the crochet here on the side area as well, again, just to give more coverage. Now for the front, I am crocheting in the twist in each section of the square. I think this second time around turns out a lot better. It's not as bulky, it's more flat. There's better coverage all around. So I think I did a much better job than the first time. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below, but this is what it's looking like. Now I do want to stress that this crochet hack, it's a DIY hack. So this is something that you would do for yourself if you want to save time. This is not something that I would provide as a service with me being a braider. I want to stress that I don't think some people understood that when I showed it in the first video. It was just showing like a DIY hack and trying something that I had seen done, right? So definitely just a DIY. Me being a braider, I'm going to take it down and I'm going to show you guys now how I would normally do the crochet. So I'm only redoing the back, so take it from after I did the individual braid pattern and then go from there. Now after that, I am then going to start connecting these braids and just braiding them straight down. So now on the other side, I'm taking 2 of these braids together and I'm just cornrowing it down. This first braid is going to wrap around all the way down around the nape and connect to that very first braid that I did. Okay, so I'm adding that braid in it, creating 1 braid. And then the rest of these braids, I'm just going to, again, connect that original braid that's on the top and braid it straight down. All of these braids will be connected all together like so. So at the very end, it's just going to be one braid, 1 tail braid. Okay, so now I'm just going to tuck and crochet in this braid to hide it away. So that would be my regular braid pattern or something to this effect. It may not always be exactly like this, but this I would do a regular braid pattern if I was providing a crochet service. The first method was just a hack to show for someone who wants to do crochet and save time or is not really good at crochet, not good at braiding, whatever the case may be. And then I'll just go in and crochet in the twist and then I'll show you guys the final result. Let me know what you guys think. Again, the hair is from Ywigs. The details for it will all be in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave some comments, like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in my next one. Stay blessed, stay protected, stay filled with love and peace.